Welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn on the channel. I had the game just playing in the 30 times speed just so I can get a bunch of resources and stuff and gain the science that we require for the big monument statue. Now the game is running not so good. I've also gone ahead and built a tube system all the way up here, cut down these trees, allowed them access to these ruins. Got up here, put another one in, took down these trees, and put another one up here and took down these trees. Now this is going to probably take a long time to actually destroy and take away, because I have to do it one by one by one, and I have to come and collect the resources and stuff for it. Bots and everything, production is good, got the mine in, but I wanted to try and capitalize on basically all of the wood and ruins that are around the map before attempting to do that. Today we are obviously going to be building the monument, but also we're going to start actually working towards the unlocking of this, which we can in fact do right now. But I wanted to do a time lapse of them building this, and it's going to go like right here, but we need to basically platform this entire area before we even think about doing that. So platform that area and then we can build the monument on there, but we need to head our way up to this section up here, and I'm going to use the tubes again, so I really do like using these tubes. And what I learned was, I was going to be really fast. So we need to take off this, unfortunately. And so I went up. I can't really go that way. That's the problem. So unless we need to get this gone here, so that's up the priority of them actually removing this first. Shouldn't take too long with this speed. Yep, there we go. And then go up to here. And what you can do is come off of like here, bring it down, come all the way along here, and then don't think we can build a bridge in here, but and the span is slightly too far for that, so let's build it the old-fashioned way. But yeah, what they will do is they will actually build along the tubes, which I think we've seen before. But not only will they build along the tubes, they'll also build the tube station at the other end. So if I go ahead put tube station in here, for example, they will actually go in all the way here. Look, you can see them building it right now. But don't know if they'll be able to take this. So yeah, as they go along the tube, like they are now, they'll work their way up into here. They'll build this whole system here, and then work their way up to there. It's actually quite cool that they can do that. I need to actually pause these while we're in the middle of the drought, don't I? But we're always struggling for logs, even though I have a massive log forest over here and a massive forest here. Well, a really big forest. I've also put in some floodgates here, which will allow the water to come down to there. We can now actually probably put a couple of lumberjacks in there. Collect that. All these trees up here are all done as well. Get rid of them guys for a little bit. The other thing I wanted to do is build across here, like so. Luckily we have a lot of planks, and then we can use the stuff from this side as well, the logs from that side as well, which is all the way up here, and then work our way down to here. We'll actually just let them basically path their way down there, because they don't need to do that particularly fast. But we're basically starving the area of resources at the moment. And the other thing I want them to do when they get up here is to go ahead and take out this, and then we can put in the idea for... So yeah, you can see them coming up the tube and they've built all this. It's really cool that they can do that. I thought that the zip lines were going to just be so much better than that, but they're just not. Well, they are and they aren't at the same time. All the bots are just like completely out of power. But we have basically have too many engines running, and we have no gravity batteries. Might take some of that stuff. Need to do that. Right. We need some gravity batteries, really, don't we? The power now should be good. We need to build like a battery wall again, like I've done in the past, really. God, we're not doing so good for food. We got plenty of berries, so it's not really end of world stuff, but the power situation is not good, and all the bots are, well, 25 of the bots are out of power. Just not good at all. This is good though, so let's go ahead and no, I was going to say let's go ahead and put the monument in, but I don't think it's time yet. This is ready to go though. Boom. So go ahead, delete that, and then what we can do is we can unlock the dirt excavator. Just completely demolish this. And this is the thing about the iron teeth that I'm not really a big fan of. So we go ahead and put 3 of these in. Make sure they can be accessed. And then we'll put in an engine, right? And the reason why I don't like the iron teeth is that you get the engine, right? And that's cool, right? But you have to have forests upon forests upon forests to actually efficiently be able to power everything. Right, but if we are on a very small map, this one's obviously not particularly small, but is at the same time. It means that we have to then get lots of trees, but have a big forest like this. This is 95% forest as well, and there's not really much else here. I actually am going to put in the thing. Do we need metal? The metals thing's the thing that we're going to be struggling with, because that's why we needed plenty of metal. But yeah, right. Let's put in the big monument as well. Boom, and this will build up over time, and then let's build the monument. I think I wanted to go there. So we're in 30 times still, just because it makes it easier. Build the little path to it, and let's go ahead and get this built, basically. And I will see you when it is done. And a long time later, we have it built. It's now got to collect a bunch of treated planks and berries. Shouldn't take too long. In the time it took to build it, we basically replenished our entire stock of stuff. In fact, we made so many bots in that time that, we have a bit of a bot issue on our hands, to be completely honest with you. We basically just have too many and nowhere to charge them, so we should probably help them out a little bit here by placing in a nice little bot charging facility on the edge of the engines here. I can't actually remember where this is in the menus, but this should help all the bots be able to charge a little bit more better, a little bit more efficiently than they have done in the past. And because the bots don't get affected by any of the bad water restrictions, we should be good to do this and not run into any problems with the bots becoming ill, because they just can't be ill. Yeah, this should fix our bot charging issue that we have, because there should be plenty of charges to last them a very, very, very long time. This has also collected everything that it requires, which is really, really, really good. The issue is that this up here is not working to the best of its abilities, and we also need to put in some dirt storage, as we want to basically finish off the series today. We obviously need to make sure these have plenty of dirt in them. These will then start collecting the dirt, and then we can finally, I mean, there's so many bots just not doing anything right now, to the point that we could probably make every single job in the map bots. So let's do that. I really like that you can do this as well. This is good for so let's get all the gatherer flags to do the same thing. Get Grease Factory doing the same thing. Not sure we've can't do the inventors though. How many's that? Yep, that's got most of them done with jobs. And the last thing we need to do is in the area here, we need to go ahead and put in the mud baths. So we have to unlock them in the area in here. We can add a couple of like clocks and stuff as well. Make sure everyone can be nice and happy with all the bells and whistles and all the beaver statues, and everyone comes in this place anyway, so everyone can be nice and happy. Oh, that's going to be irritating if I'm going to sit here a very long time. All the beavers getting happier. Let's get ourselves the mud baths. These are actually raised, which I forgot about. That's okay, we can put that there. I'm going to do 4 mud baths down the end here. These obviously need 50 power each. Just going to basically cheat the system and whack an engine on the end here, basically. Well, I was going to, but apparently we cannot. Alright, we need to do this in a weird way, so... This is obviously how they're going to get into the mud baths. And then we need to put in the staircase. Let them be able to access them all, like so. And then... Oh god. Let's turn the speed down a bit so my FPS is going to be better. Hopefully that didn't ruin for you guys, but... There was a lot going on just then. So we need to go up here. Obviously down there. And that should build in like so. Just demolish that real quick. It should not take long for the beavers to fill all this stuff in. This is really annoying. But they are happier than ever with that. They got some injury. We haven't really got any coffee on the go, so we should probably do that as well. I was actually going to put the coffee brewer up here as well. Which also means that we need to get power to it somehow. And I wasn't convinced how to do that. I'm still not convinced how I'm going to do that. I think the answer is... like this. It's going to make the park not look very nice, so that's the problem. But that should be that, that should be that. Once this is built here, we'll have the mud baths being filled up with dirt, and they should, in theory, all be operating based on these up here. And they have absolutely filled up all of their dirt already and haven't even gone that far, so that's good. And then we got 570 dirt. Beavers absolutely loving life in the baths. I want to click on the bath, so these ones have no dirt. Kind of annoying. We got no logs and stuff, so some of it's not being built very well. Right, beaver in there, please. They got enough coffee beans and stuff, so that's good. They just do not have enough logs, which is a little bit more frustrating. Probably unpause. These, they can't go that far, but if we put in another 2 there, then they can probably get the majority of these. So at least be able to collect them. There is some more trees and stuff that grew over the time that we've been waiting anyway. So that's also really, really, really good. Might as well turn these into iron bot ones anyway. So they can get us all the wood and stuff that we're going to need for the... just made an absolute state. This is now going to be able to be constructed. As you can see, we're just waiting for one more log to go in. Boom. And then they can make their coffee, which is going to be lovely. He'll go in there, make some coffee. Let's put in a little storage for him next door. For his little coffee hut. Which is going to be right. Oh, I don't know if we can do that. We don't know if we can store the coffee. Oh my god, can we do the coffee in the barrel? Oh my god, we can do coffee in barrel. This is going to store the coffee beans then. Even though I don't know if we can even store the coffee beans. Oh yeah. Right, coffee beans get stored in there next to the coffee brewer. Everyone will be nice and happy with that. Looks like everything's still running and operating that needs the power. Mud baths, everything is nice and happy. So, the only thing we haven't done in the world is some extra stuff, which is not too bad. But let's go ahead and set off this. So, big arrow just got sent off. I can't actually see what it's doing. It's just shooting stuff in the air, really, isn't it? But yeah, it looks really, really, really cool. Let's see if we can shoot the camera. And there it goes. Congratulations! Wonder complete. 552 days, lots and lots and lots of beavers born. Oh, that's a lot of beavers. That's a lot of stuff. Bots manufactured 263. That seems like quite low considering all the bots that we just had at the end there. So... oh, they're literally flying away. Well done, your technology powers allowed you. You've conquered the map. Oh, that's cool. Flew away over the wasteland, leaving a thriving settlement behind. So the cool thing is that now we've done that, every single beaver is so happy, happier than always. And what will happen is, they will just bring more and more berries to this. And more treated planks and stuff to this. And they will just be able to set that off again. Oh, I didn't even realise that this was here. Oh yeah, there's plenty of scrap metal in the hole. And everywhere, so... beavers can still collect those. Everyone's getting happy. But I hope you guys enjoy this series. I really want to set this off again, and I don't really know why I want to set it off again. But I really want to set it off again. But we can't really prioritize it. But yeah, every single bot is able to charge now. We've got 9 bots free. We've got like 155 bots right now, currently. So that kind of makes sense, actually, to be fair. We've got a bunch of bots that literally aren't doing anything. Let's actually get the bots in here. Bots can be mining for scrap metal, you know, we really don't need any scrap metal, to be honest with you. Yeah, everything seems to be nice, and the beavers seem to be really happy. I don't know why I want to set it off again, but I do. But yeah, really like the tubes. I think I like the zip lines a lot more than the tubes. It just, you know, it doesn't take too much land space up. And if you don't really want to do this, which is what I've done here, put paths underneath and then put path, then power, then tube, and then obviously done path and then platform, then tube to get up here to where all the dirt is being stored, then you have to kind of do it properly. But I really like my little towers and stuff for in this world, and I think I've done pretty well this season to get all the beavers nice and happy and everything. I've tried to make sure that this is nice and smooth. Obviously they have power, water down here as well. Really like that I've done it so it comes in here, around, and then in, so it looks like it's completely hidden away from everything. But I hope you guys did enjoy this season of Timberborn. That is going to do it for this one. If you have any ideas in the comments down below of what you want to see next in Timberborn, please do let me know. But I hope you guys did enjoy. and I'll see you guys in the next series.